It's 23 degrees Celsius, and I just saw your comment, Mike, on the Patreon exclusive video that I posted where you said you hope you catch the next live one, so here we are. Just chilling at the Waterfront in downtown. Those are the Toronto Islands across from me. Good evening, KJ. Good evening, Sylvia. Good, Barbara. How are you? Hey, Jeanette. Good to see you. Is the quality holding up tonight? It's my second time using this new setup, so I'm hoping that things are good. Let me just... Ooh, Manny, what's up? Thank you. Let me just check the front camera out. Wow, I look like a mess today. We'll spare your eyes. I'll get up and start wandering around in a minute. We'll just give a few more people a chance to join in. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day. Just kind of moving the camera around with the thumbstick. It's, I think it's officially the end of summer, depending on whose calendar you check. Some calendars say it ends around September 21st, and some say the start of September. One's the meteorological, I can't say that properly right now, but there's two different schools of thoughts on when summer ends, right? Romantic for a nice live stream. All right, let's get up and previously, there was a lot of tents in this park. There's a lot of homeless people camping out here, but it looks like they've been cleared out. Hey, Peter, how are you? Would you ever live on the islands? Probably not. It's a little too inconvenient, and there's an enormous waiting list, apparently. There's actually a house for sale there right now for $160,000. But only a few people have the privilege on bidding for it. That's the airport off into the distance. Half-hour drive to Toronto. Well, you have to take a boat, actually. It's separated by land. They could easily connect it to like the Cherry Beach area, but they haven't. You're welcome, Midge. What's up, the Wet Wolves? It is. It's a bit chilly, though. This is the first time I've worn a sweater probably since the middle of spring. Oh, I don't know how to get the seagull exactly in the middle of the shot there. Yep, there is a tunnel. That's true. You have to go all the way over to Bathurst, which maybe we'll end up walking over that way. Jane and Finch, not even close. I believe it is Katie. You might see maintenance crews take a golf cart type vehicle through it, but for the most part it's pedestrian. Greetings, Jay Zinger. Mississauga, Sandalwood, and Brampton. Greetings, Andrew. Hope you're having a good night out in the hammer. I'm just gonna head around the waterfront and then eventually probably mosey on north a bit. I was hoping to record a night walk tonight because I don't have a great video for tomorrow planned. So after this, I'm gonna pull out the other camera. Hey Deborah, what's up? It's a little chilly, Jane. It's about 22, 23 right now. I've actually got my hoodie on. $37, wow. Good evening, Steve. Night walk, Jane and Finch. No night walk, Jane and Finch. Nothing against the fine people of Jane and Finch, but there won't be a night walk through Jane and Finch for a very long time. What's up, Transportation Land? High Park can be the next one. Maybe. I'm gonna do one up at North York at some point, just around the Shepherd and Finch areas. And I'm also going to do one from the beaches. I'll eventually do them from everywhere. Fort Lauderdale must be nice. What's Jane and Finch to Hood? Some people call it that, but really it's just a bunch of strip malls. Does YouTube take... YouTube does, but considering that YouTube provides the platform and all the data and all the services, it's not that unreasonable if you think about it. They're basically subsidizing me being able to do this in the first place. And there is a PayPal donation link in the description if you don't want to do the super chat method. Of course, when you do a super chat, you get some credit for it. Mr. Landry, thank you. Mike, just because. I'm glad you caught this one. And you know, as a Patreon member, Mike, if there's anywhere you want to see a live stream from, you can request that as well. I agree with you, Jane. Hey, Marcus, what's up? Ross Romes. Jay Zinger. Thanks again, Mike. It's always good to cover the transit costs right at the start of one of these things. PayPal does, Jeanette, but you don't get the fun notification on the screen. So I'm not going to force people one way or the other. Stay at the YMCA song. Yeah, the sun's starting to set. What's up, Snow Dog Japan? This might be an awkward time to film one of these as the sun goes down, but we'll see. You can automate, I think. I can through Streamlabs, but they're not working right now. I've actually been talking to ActionKit about setting those up. So hopefully I'll get the PayPal ones working. Alex, that's awesome. Is this your YouTube channel, this name? I don't know the Wet Wolves. Cyclisting to Port Credit. What you guys didn't see was the ride to downtown and then the ride from Port Credit back. What's up, Wayne? Evening. Liked your earlier bike ride. Thank you, Gregory. 5 minutes to go to what park? Did you take I took the GO train. Actually, you guys you'll find out soon because I have another video posted that I made right after that Port Credit ride. So if you want to see how I got back home, Marcus. Wow. Marcus. I don't even know what to say to that, buddy. I will definitely take that Segway ride. Thanks again to Marcus and to Mike. You guys are awesome. Marcus proposed I take a Segway tour. So if I can bring the camera on it, I'll do it. And if I could live stream, I'll definitely do it. Marcus even offered to cover the costs, but I think he just did with that with that super chat. You should go try Dairy Cream. Jeep Wrangler, I talk about that very Dairy Cream in my next video. Or not the next one, but the next cycling video. Trillium Park, that's nice. I haven't been there in a long time. What's up, Josh? Wing! You guys are making me really not want to go back to work ever again. Thanks. That's awesome, Wing. Thank you, sir. We're at Harbor Square Park West right now. No, Mohammed, we're downtown Toronto, Queens Quay. Here's one of the private water taxis coming back. Yep, I'm rich. We're about to go to Saks Fifth Avenue and buy some of those $1,000 shoes. I would Jeep Wrangler. I will hopefully get around to them this fall, which goes along with Jane's question. I'm actually taking an extended break from work. So I have a lot more time on my hands for the next few months. Do you need minimum audience before doing? You need to be able to stream. Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, my phone just froze on me. What industry do you work in? You sound like that's very close. Very close, but with any luck, hopefully I'll never work in that industry again. I actually have a big YouTube announcement coming up soon. You can pay attention to that next week. I think I'll do a live stream to announce it. I'll also release a video. I counted. No, you do not want me doing anyone's numbers. I'll accidentally cook those books. A baby. Well, you could call it a baby. Hey, Tara. Tara's my bowling buddy, apparently. Okay, if it's not numbers. IT, I wish. Have you seen my editing? If I was an IT guy, I think I'd be a little bit better at putting together some of these videos. Are you looking for a new career? All right, guys, everyone's talking about work stuff. I kind of do this to not think about work and to get away from that. So we're just going to take some time off the work talk. Jeanette, are you crazy, Jeanette? Wow, that. Don't be sorry, guys. Don't be sorry. Jeanette. Marcus, Mike, Wing, thank you everybody. I think I just officially, I'm gonna go update my LinkedIn now to show that I'm no longer How much would the rent cost over there by the water? Our studio condo, probably about $1,700 a month. A 1-bedroom, low 2000s. So not cheap. Thanks again, Jeanette, Marcus, Mike, and Wing. Ooh, thanks for the info, Jeff. I didn't even know that. To what Wolves it is, but a lot of these condos you have to pay your utilities, whereas a lot of the rental buildings you don't. So there's an extra few $100s on top right there. Adrian, what's up? Hey Wayne, it's about 23, 24. Mike Landry, you guys are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Thank you. I'm officially a full-time YouTuber as of this video. Thank you guys. Now I just need you to come back every time and do this every day. Just kidding. Wow. These are Action Kid like numbers I'm putting up early on in the stream. Thank you guys. It's a little breezy. It's not too breezy. It's kind of nice. Greetings, Rahul. There's a water taxi. I don't know how much these cost actually. Johnny, do you want some weed, brother? Thank you, John, but I'm not really the smoking type. If you want to put it in a brownie or a cookie, I'll have some. Thanks, Marcus. The last time I did it, we paid about $25 for 4 of us. But that was round trip. And that was also too long ago that I couldn't confidently pass that off. It is MR. Here's some people getting onto a water taxi. Yeah, I haven't done the private taxis in a long time. Toronto seems, it is, Josh. Excluding this year, of course. Not the best year to be here. It goes to one of 3 ports at the islands. I'm not sure where actually, I don't remember where they go. Hey guys, the Ken Continuum has joined us. Whoop. Look how bad I am at operating this gimbal. For a guy who runs a channel, you think I'd do a better job at getting the CN Tower in the shot. There we go. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Hazel. Where are the protests? I'm not aware of any away from Queen's Park. Greetings in the Netherlands. Yes, guys, the Ken Continuum has joined us.
Place that they happen to get together.
Hey, Kitty Apple, what's up? There's not a private, but there is way less people. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the moon has made an appearance. Do you have a favorite restaurant down here? I actually don't. Probably the Amsterdam Brew House is the one place I come down here regularly. Marcus, I agree. If you're with friends, it's definitely the way to go. It is, Frankie. And they have a lot of beers that aren't as part, I guess, I don't know how to say it, but they have a lot of casks there that are experimental beers and beers that they don't sell elsewhere. So if you're a beer person, it's a great place to go. No, I have not, Deborah. Have you? You seem to be everywhere in Toronto. Viper, that's a pretty small house for $1 million. Josh, you can, but if it's only like 5 to 10 seconds, probably not. It's very unlikely that I'll get a copyright strike for that. The worst case scenario, they take the monetization from the video. Which sucks. You go out and you film a video for an hour or two, and then some company has their song play for 10 seconds and they take all the money, but that's how it goes. Carsy to go. Ooh, we've got the old ship setting off. Maybe we can go see this thing. I'm trying to get there before it pulls away. It is, Susan. I think people are enjoying the last gasps of summer here. Well, Deborah, I'll have to try at some point now. Unfortunately, Susan, it is, and it's my favorite season. It is the Kajama or Kajama. I'm not. I'll go next week, Iconic. I'll just hold this shot for a minute. Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, this would have been a great one to make with my other camera and done it in 4K, but the live stream will do. Whoa, I will not do that again.
Oh no, he catches up with good smell like that. He snaps onto the beat like any smoke weed anyway.
Summer is almost over. No more t-shirts at night. Guys, let's just ignore Viper's comment. It's low 20s, Marcus. Greetings, Mark. How's everything down under? MR, I agree with you. We've got the Ooh, Deborah, how kind of you. Is Deborah offering to take us all out in one of these boats for dinner? Yeah. Maybe I'll get one more view of this ship before it sails off. It does, Mike. I have Katie. You know what, Susan? I think Deborah would be the one to answer those questions. I'm not super familiar with all these ships. That is the Pacific Ocean. Josh? No, it's Lake Ontario. You're welcome, Danielle. Thanks for the correction, Sammy. I think it's actually the Mediterranean Sea. You were mentioned again in the last... Really, Mike? What happened? Was this Action Kids stream last night? Because I was out filming videos when he was doing that. Thanks, Monica. Try not to fall in the water. This water? I'll try. Thanks, Chetna. Yeah, Captain John's was unique, but I have a feeling it was a bit of a bacteria trap. It certainly did not look all that clean. Really, Trontopia? People think that right there is the US?
Honestly, straight up, I want to jump in the water with her now.
Everyone is here for Instagram posts. It's a very Instagrammable spot, that's for sure. How much of a super... let's go with $1 million. The more you get mentioned. That's probably true, Mike. It is. I would say we're in like the sweet spot of summer for an evening walk. You get to enjoy the city without sweat beating down your back. There's a look at the South Core district. It used to be you'd see the financial district towers from here, but they're all blocked. Look at all the beautiful people in Toronto. You're welcome, Mohammed. This is, you could call this the Harborfront area.
I'll show you like an actual bottle.
Yes, Red Robin, but not for a long time, actually. Johnny 5. Short Circuit? Am I the only one that got that reference? Thanks, Cookie Sniper. Have you met CJ Hoyle? No, I have not. Whoop. Well, this thing's got a pretty good range of motion. Part 2 of Short Circuit was filmed in... It was filmed on Yonge Street. I remember seeing the one of the electronic signs that used to be up there for a very long time. One day, Jane, I'll do it only if Deborah shows up, so she can tell us about these. There's 3 of them, Susan. What's up, Alex? I'd love to watch that, guys, but I don't want to get copyrighted. It's always a risk when you put music on these things. I can't, Jane. It's probably copyrighted music. This video will get taken down at the blink of an eye, possibly. This is the Harborfront Center and stage. And in the winter, that little pond I was at where those ducks were turns into a skating rink. Usually there'd be festivals here all summer long, but this year, nothing. More copyrighted music though. Let's keep moving. The duck on the coin is a loon. And straight across from us is the Amsterdam Brew House. I agree, Monica. You're very welcome. All right, guys, we have a boat tour expert. Trying to get away from this music. That's a good idea, Wyland. But I am alone tonight, so I think a beer on the balcony once I get back will do. KD, thank you. Indian food. I believe there's a really good place called Aroma at King and... Is it King and Blue Jays, King and John? That's really good. And there's an Indian Pakistani restaurant on Gerrard called the Lahore Tiki House, which is excellent. I've been there a number of times. Absolutely love that place. That's the Harborfront Center, Peter. So to answer your question, I would say the Lahore Tiki House would be my favorite, or Tika, sorry. I often say things wrong when I'm filming these things. I'm getting better at walking around holding something, talking to myself. Do you love Turkish food? I'm not too familiar with it, Mohammed, but I certainly love a good kebab. Oh, Deborah's a host of parties. Party planner, maybe? It is indeed, Agnes. For me, really, as long as it's not cooked fish, I'll eat pretty much any cuisine. As long as it's not cooked fish or weird stuff. Like I ate a tarantula in Cambodia once, and that was absolutely disgusting. I don't know why I did that. Alcohol was involved though. I have not. I'd love to go to India. What does tarantula taste like? It tasted like it was just really, really impossibly dry. I thought this guy was going to start playing some music. That's awesome, Alex. Have you been to Maria? That's a good question. I was hoping to go to Thailand this winter and Colombia for my second winter trip in February. Drier than, hey, don't insult Popeyes. Only insulting Chick-fil-A is allowed on this channel. A taco truck. Burgers and poutine. I don't know, Spencer. Let's. Tony, not yet. Maybe I'll go the other side down the waterfront.
There it is.
Coming from Brampton, should I park to do this walk? I don't know. Thanks, Spencer. Oh, sorry to hear, Ross. Could you give a shout out to Joss? I will. Peter. Okay, shout out to Joss and big shout out to Peter. Thank you, Peter. I think we've absolutely shattered the super chat record. Fun fact, since we're talking about Scotland, my mom moved to Canada from Scotland when she was a kid. She actually took a boat to get here. We're about to walk by the Amsterdam Brew House when someone asked me what my favorite restaurant was around here. This was really the place that came to mind. I'm hoping to get to the islands on my bike next week. What are your favorite food drinks from Amsterdam Brew House? Probably my favorite part about Amsterdam Brew House is just trying different beers that they don't have on the menu and that they don't have available anywhere else. None of their food particularly strikes me as being great, but I've never been disappointed. I remember having an avocado burger there. That was quite excellent. Go inside, looks inviting. I'd have to turn off the camera if I do that. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, I think we're hitting all kinds of records on this stream tonight. We hit the super chat record. Action Kid asked he would do a video of you. He said he would if he could come to Canada. Yeah, I would more than welcome Action Kid here. I would even lend him a SIM card so he could do some live streams. If you're watching Action Kid, take me up on that. Thank you, Mike. You've gained one more subscriber. Thank you, Gel Music. I had notifications set up on Streamlabs, so every time someone subscribed, super chatted, or donated, something would pop up on screen, but they don't seem to be working. Right. Vera, here. I think I'm dressed warm enough. That's an impossible question, NK. You really got to go to both. I don't think anyone could definitively sum that up. Definitely in terms of size and scale, New York is way bigger. Oh, that's nice, Emily. Do you know any Nigerian restaurants? Off the top of my head, no, but I'm pretty sure there are some up around Ossington and Bloor. I don't Facebook Jay Zinger. In fact, I don't even do social media. I opened up an Instagram account just for this channel, and that's all I'll be doing social media wise, YouTube and the Instagram. It's kind of ironic that someone as opposed to social media as I've been is now doing this, but hey, I just kind of see it as a big time waste. Greetings, EKC. Oh, KD, there's good jerk chicken all over Toronto. You can go to the Real Jerk. There's a big lineup to get into Amsterdam. I thought it was going to be cold, but I probably didn't have to wear this sweater, actually. Should you think about it just for... Yeah, Peter, I'm with you on that, but if someone wants to Facebook, I'm not going to criticize them. I just find there's so much negative content on there these days, and it's kind of designed to pit people against each other and feed them fake news. It's just kind of, it's a bit much for me. But everyone who wants to Facebook, go ahead. It's a free world. I don't criticize anyone for doing anything, as long as they're not out killing people. Ayala, indoors, yes. So we're going by some emergency services buildings, and there's a little beach just on the other side of here. What's up, Dimitri? You're very welcome. Yeah, I think my phone is cheating. It's making the sky look nice and purple. In reality, it's pretty dark. But we'll go with the idea that the sky looks great. Ooh, thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I'm glad I came down to the waterfront. I was really undecided where I was going to stream from tonight. I almost did Parkdale and walking over Queen Street. Indeed, Peter. I have, Monica. Thank you, Kyanbashi. Is that how I say it? Kyanbashi? Nice stream. Thank you. I'm on Telus, Jay Zinger, but personally I use Freedom. But this stream is done through my new Telus account. Let's go take a look down here at the water. Ooh, there's a plane landing. That's a rare sight these days. I'm kind of scared to walk by this music. It's going to hit me pretty good with the copyright, I bet. Susan, they certainly used to. And I know there's a commercial shipping channel on the Welland Canal, so they must. Here, we're gonna go walk by this music. Hopefully AI. Wyland, I have a Fitbit Versa. That's very true, Susan. A lot of people have made that observation. It's this background track the guy's playing that I'm more worried about. Peter, thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. One thing I can do, Wing, is I can always cut that part out of the video after the fact if it gets copyrighted and then reapply. Mike, thank you for using the correct name. It is in fact the Sky Dome. I can mute it, but I've actually yet to be copyrighted on a live stream, so I kind of like the idea of playing with fire just to see what happens. And we got the financial district in the background. Katie, what's up? What I don't get, Mike, is why didn't they call it like Rogers Stadium or Rogers Field? Why the center? It sounds so generic. It's a baseball stadium. And if they really wanted to keep people happy, they just should have called it Rogers Sky Dome. That's very true, Marie. There's a lot of them on the TTC subway that fake their way into getting tips. I agree, Brennan. Good evening, CL. Yeah, the TTC's famous Despacito.
Look! What? Oh my god! Oh. Careful!
Someone almost walked into this. Very true, AI gaming. Indeed, Jeff. Oh, we're at 360 right now. Bring your own beer in a paper cup. It's okay. We're gonna see if this stream gets copyrighted. That's fine. If I get away with this, then it'll put my mind at ease for future streams. I took the TTC. Monica, I don't think it's so bad. Katie, I've never heard anyone that actually lives here call it the 6. I don't know, Mary. Thanks, Mike. True time lapse, but I've been copyrighted for people just doing cover songs on the street before. To church in Wellesley, I did one of my first live streams from around there. We'll go back someday, but not tonight. That's a bit far. Greetings, Gil. Go to let me get up here. Sorry, guys. My foot got stuck. We were literally 3 minutes from my home. Well, Deborah said that the other night, and then she didn't come out and say hi. Thank you, Peter. Have a great night. I'm just going to keep wandering around this area. Get a really nice look at the City Place towers. Wow, the sky looks spectacular right now. I wish you guys were here. Wyland, someone has done that. Yeah, they actually came out and said hi. Did you able to walk in Hudson's Bay on Mike? You're a Patreon member. You don't have to ask. All you have to do is request. You know that, buddy. What's up, Richard? Yeah, we're almost an hour in. I guess you are late. That's true, Al. But the good news is once it's fall, I get to do a lot of videos that I've already done in the other months or other seasons and show them what they're like in the fall. What's up, Everything Trains? What's up, Robin? So we are getting pretty far west now along the waterfront. Well, I hope you have a good time here with the hubby, Katie. Hey, Hot Rod. This is H2O Park. Thank you, Jeff. Have a good night yourself. Now, Deborah, I made that comment a long time ago. You must be on some type of crazy delay tonight. How often do you take live videos? About 3-4 times a week. it's been. Not for a long time, Jay Zinger. That's true. We'll be going by the Music Garden. I think it was about a year and a half or 2 years ago it became the St. Regis. And I made a comment that the Trump brand just wouldn't work in Canada, and someone took strong offense to that and attacked me in the comments, when really that was not a political comment. It was just merely, hey, I don't think that's a good brand for this country. What is your channel about? My channel is about doing space exploration walks. I'm going to live stream from Uranus next time. Hopefully my camera equipment doesn't freeze. I'm going to jump in the rocket ship right after this. Yeah, I heard the Trump failed in Vancouver. I don't care who you support politically. It's just, you don't have to be a genius to know that brand is not going to work in this country.
I was at one of the veterinary clinics.
You know, it would probably be.
How west? I don't know, Nick. Probably not as far as Coronation. They've closed off the access through the eastern edge of that park. I will time lapse, but I got to get ready for my Uranus walk. I believe this is H2O Park West. My bike is a KHS, Urban Soul single speed. A lot of people give me guff for having a single speed, but I don't know why. What's up, Diablo? I have not. Thanks, I sound like a goof, guys.
And it wasn't good. Like, we ate it and it stayed, so it's not clear.
If you go to Jane. You too, Robin. Have a good evening. It's funny, you guys always comment on how good a view is, and then I turn away and see your comments. I think there's about a 15-second delay. Yeah, we're not far from Dan Leckie. Get a look at the airport. Good night, Josh. I've been live streaming for about 2 weeks. And I've been doing the channel for a little under 2 years. But my first several live stream attempts were battling quality. It took me a while to figure out the right combination of equipment and provider and apps to use. But eventually we troubleshooted enough and I got it right. You're welcome, Deborah. Thanks, Sounds of the City. I'm tempted to try a 1080p stream, actually. Thanks, Chetna. You loved it? Does that mean you're leaving? That's right, Ken. What app are you using? I'm using an app called Camerify Live. But I also have Prism set up and Streamlabs. We need an 8K 60. Yeah, when I have fiber optic cables growing out of my butt, we'll get that 8K 60 FPS stream. I'd also need, what, a 16-core processor in my phone? Yeah, my Streamlabs notifications aren't working right now. What's my favorite drink? I'm not much for cocktails, so I would probably, right now I really like, believe it or not, light IPAs. Any IPA that's like 4.5%, I've become a big fan of. Because so many of them are heavy, they're like 6, 7. And after one, they just leave you feeling kind of shitty. So, well, these towers right here are actually built by a Vancouver-based developer, Concord Addicts. It is, Wyland. Probably not tonight. This is the Spadina wave deck. We'll go get a look at the streetcar junction here. I do too, Canadian. They're actually, I find them more comfortable, but they don't have air conditioning. All right, everything trains. I'm not going to take the subway at Union. I'm actually going to head up north and record a video so I have something to upload for tomorrow morning. I don't know Steven, but you could ask Bombardier. I think I'll just do a silent night walk tonight. I think I've done enough talking in this stream. People are probably tired of hearing of me, so we'll go for the ASMR kind of touch. Susan, is that your way of telling me to shut up? You're welcome, Deborah. I'm still touring the waterfront. We've been doing this for an hour now. Good night, Nick. Well, the moon is hiding right now. Deborah, I don't even know what ASMR means. I just know it's supposed to be soothing, relaxing sounds, which means not me talking. Tomorrow morning's video, if I do make it tonight, will not be narrated, but I'll do a whole bunch of narrated or commentated videos later this week. So don't worry, if you like those ones, there'll be plenty of those. Sorry, Deborah. Susan told me to zip it. Tonight, I'm thinking of just doing maybe a silent one along Bloor.
Hey. Hi.
Greetings, Marvin. It is indeed busy. Do you watch London videos? I do. I think the Watched Walker films from there. Greetings in Argentina, Rodrigo.
Yeah, but just as a warning.
I'm just going to sit down for a second. Depth video, the amphitheater, you're close to it, another 100 meters. We are not far. Someone had a beer to give me right now, I'd be very happy. Did you watch I did EKC. I also used to play arcade games with the guy who played Wheels. Do you watch other Red Robin? I watched the Ken Continuum. Chetna, I did. I had the usual dinner tonight. Hi, John. What did Steven say? I didn't hear what Steven said. And CJ Hoyle. He hasn't put one out in a while. He last did a bike tour from a long time ago. Indeed, EKC. He died in Hamilton, I think. Jonathan, don't you mean further east? Are there movie studios to the west that I don't know? Red Robin, I do not know. Retro School. What's up, Brian?
The only time I actually go
You're welcome, David. All right, here's the amphitheater. What's up, 971? Steven said to zip it. I don't know why you're watching a live stream if you want me to zip it. AI gaming, yeah, I don't get it. What I really don't get is you'll see people at a sporting event or a concert, like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity, and they'll be pulling out their phones, trying to record what'll definitely be a super crappy video, instead of just being in the moment and having an awesome memory. Their memory is going to be them holding a phone. There's going to be videos of that on YouTube that are much higher quality than whatever crappy video you took on your phone. So I really don't get that. Mister, where do you place your camera? I just hold it in my hand. There's no secret involved to that. Greetings, Marion.
Which other?
Brett, which one do you have? The Pocket or the Action? I actually use both of those. Cool. Are you going to be doing YouTube videos with your Pocket? Thanks, Susan. My last stream used 2.5 gigabytes. First last, I think they cleared out the tent village in front of the silos. It was there about a month ago, but they've since cleared it out, and I noticed a whole lot of tents up at Trinity Bellwoods the other day. So I think they're all just kind of shuffling around. Fortune Cookie Factory. Are you the guy in the basement typing up the fortunes on your old school typewriter? You can stream through the Osmo Pocket, but it's a bit difficult. You basically have to stream to a device and then take that screen capture and use that. Good night, Steve. Indeed it is, Susan. Who's single in Toronto? Oh, if you stream like that, you have to have your phone plugged into the adapter, right? In which case, I'd rather just hold a gimbal and an actual phone. We're in front of the Toronto Music Garden, Robin. We should have a nice view of the Season CN Tower out here. We are on Queens Quay West. Does it require Bluetooth? I don't think so. It's very true, Katie. It is low 20s. What's up, Mark? Greetings, Marvin and Harry. What is your favorite Brazilian food? Can I say Brazilian steak? Well, there's your answer. All right, I think we're at the end of the downtown waterfront. I'm going to start heading north. Indeed, I am, Emily.
What do you mean? Because Jeff Bezos started out with
This is the way to Billy Bishop Airport. All right, let's cross at the next one. Can you just mute? You can, Norma. There's a look down to the airport. This is Bathurst and Queens Quay, but south it's not called Bathurst. If someone wants to try to pronounce this, be my guest. Do another midnight walk. I will. It went well. Did you get a lot of chats? We got a fair bit of super chats, if that's what you're asking. I think I smashed my record for super chats tonight. So I'm now heading north on Bathurst, and I'm going to be heading north to film a night walk tonight. At least I think I'll be doing that. Get some pho. It's always a good idea. Yeah, Bathurst is closed in a few sections right now. Hello for Royal York. Yeah, well, I'll show the Loblaws. Sure. I have not, Estelle. Please also do a Bluffers Park live stream. Perhaps I'll be able to get out there. So this is Lakeshore Boulevard. Damn, I thought it was going to be a superstore. I don't, Deborah. Do you? My playlist would all be 90s alternative music. Streetcars are $3.20 for an adult. Ariana, masks are indoors, although it's not strictly enforced. I can probably see you walking along the bridge. Ooh, thanks, Mark. I'm glad I didn't try to say it myself, as I would not have said it like that. What do you think of Bathurst and Bloor? I think that's a fantastic neighborhood. Hopefully. Susan, there's a fairly new one at Yonge and Eglinton where I live. This is the south end of Bathurst Street, Mary. All right, Deborah, I will. Just can you comment, drop your playlist in this video, Deborah, and then I'll check it out. That's the original Loblaws warehouse. All right, now my waterfront walk has turned into a Bathurst Street walk. And this is not the most interesting of streets to take, but so be it. I missed the Big Bop. I never went there, but I missed the sign. It was certainly a unique looking place. Katie, I think that's exactly the same thing though. How many kilometers do I don't know. I do about 15 to 20,000 steps most days. Some days I'll do as high as 30. That's right, Susan. TNT was purchased by Loblaws. Josh, I used about 2.5 gigs on my last live stream. But I have 50 gigs of data, so why did I say it like that? I don't know. Pan Loblaws again. Thank you, Queen. This is the Bentway right here. 40,000 in a day, that's quite a lot. All right, Bathurst is closed up ahead. But I think pedestrians can go down the right side of it. Mike, thank you for all the super chats. I still can't get over how many super chats we got tonight. 15, 60, 20, 75, 20, 550, 10, 5, 10. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Do you like Roots? I don't actually have anything from Roots. And I can't recall if I ever have. But I'm neither for or against it. Have you met anyone from Degrassi? I've met Wheels. I met him as a kid. All right. Let's we assume that all YouTubers know each other. Well, I know Ken from Toronto. And I know Kenneth, who's Action Kid, so that's 2. So this is kind of interesting. I have not walked on this part of Bathurst before, but we should get a pretty neat view of the rail tracks in a second. He did. Susan, that video of his blew up. Hey, did Action Kid just pop in? Did I miss something? I don't know you. Action Kid, come on. He's trying to be clever. Someone asked if all YouTubers knew each other. And in real life, I only know Ken. And I chat with a few, and that's it. I don't know. I figured this stream would only go about an hour or so along the waterfront. But here we are. He's walking to Canada's Wonderland. Yeah, we got a pretty sick view. Marcus, thank you. Marcus. All right, the view's gonna disappear in a second, so let's just check it out. Frankly speaking tells me to stop saying no, frankly. I'm sorry. I don't listen to what other people tell me to do. Dr. Muhammad, awesome. Bob Loblaw, we just walked right by your new store. What is the Red Needle? That's where they... I don't know. Greetings, T3. Oh, that's neat, Ken. But unfortunately, the guy I knew from Degrassi is no longer alive. So I can no longer claim to know someone from Degrassi. And this used to be a supercar dealership on the corner. It was a Lamborghini dealer. But now it's just a... I do not know Drake. Looks like this container market. I will first last. I just did a bike ride around there. This area name, I don't know the exact neighborhood name. I'm not sure if it's quite King West. All right, we're about to actually hit the main nightlife district of Toronto. I've yet to walk through here with a giant honking phone in my hand, recording. What's your favorite sports team in Toronto? Can I say the Wolfpack? Because if I told you what it really was, you'd probably say that's a little cliche. That was about 10 minutes ago, Susan. Yeah, guys, I'm just going to ignore most political comments. It used to be the Blue Jays. Pre-Rogers era, it would definitely be the Blue Jays. How can you find Deborah? You could have just watched a few live streams ago in Greektown. I am Sounds of the City. We've got a few fantasy football drafts coming up. Him and his pal Sheldon play checkers. Rob, thank you, Rob. Super chat from Rob. Awesome. Guys, if I don't answer some of your questions, that's just because there are things that I've been asked 100 times over the last few streams. So forgive me. Chetna, I'm actually so used to walking around with the camera, it's not so bad. Do you have a favorite neighborhood? If I had to choose just one, I would probably pick the Annex. Do you like the zoo? I like the zoo, but I'm not a fan of some of their exhibits. For instance, a big cat like a lion, I think, needs a much, much larger habitat if you're going to keep it in captivity. And some of their birds of prey shouldn't be caged up. So I guess I have mixed feelings on the Toronto Zoo. Would you do a live at Woodbine Beach? I will, Estelle. All right, we're about to hit the nightlife area.
Okay, well, my hands feel less weird.
The girl just said we're being filmed by that guy. I don't know if the mic picked it up. That's pretty cool. We walked by the infamous Harvey's a few walks ago. You want to head to Graffiti Alley? No, I can get to Graffiti Alley up Portland.
Guess what?
Mike, thank you, Mike. You're very welcome, buddy.
I'd rather just do like
No, it's really sick though. No, it's really good. That's the end of the night.
There's Verst. Are you going for your eyes only?
$20 in because we knew we're like.
Looks like the bars are going to make some good business. Come back in a few hours and this place will be an absolute zoo. Not much distancing going on, Mark, that's for sure. Keep on this beautiful work. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed. We are T3, not quite in the summer. It would actually be much busier than this normally. Looks like there's far less people from out of town. This is Bathurst and Portland, Sierra. You are skipping for your eyes only. Thank you, Sumi. That is indeed scholastic. I agree, Steve. But they're possibly not practicing the best distancing. No, it's not. It's a pretty standard area. It just happens to be where all the nightlife has migrated. Wow, we got 400 people watching. This is a record-breaking live stream tonight. Thanks, guys. Indeed, Alex, you might need a mod. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to need some mods. I just want to keep the political and anything offensive out. There's a time and place for any kind of chat, but I just don't think this is the place for people to be getting upset. Greetings in Algeria. Did I miss? Sorry guys, I'm just checking my phone for something. Does anyone ever ask what you're filming? No. I think most people understand when you're in public, you don't have any expectation of privacy. It's protected by law, so there's really not much point in having that conversation. Yeah, that paranoid cab driver. What would you do if someone stopped while you were filming? Like, if I would say hi, I'd ask them if they want to be in the video. I'll give you $100. I would do that, you know, not tonight because we're a bit far. But I've been down Sherburne at night with my camera. It's really not that scary. Yeah, I saw that on Trontopia's channel. Believe it or not, that's all we're at tonight. This is a very low walking day, but by the time I finish, we'll get this up to 20,000. Go to Alexandria Park at 1 a.m.
Nah, you gotta make the scene right.
Mars. Phone just got snagged on a bike. 1 sec.
Hey, excuse me? What is this?
Huh?
Live what?
Live stream.
Okay, how do you spell it? Because I think I'm going to buy the same.
You're on YouTube right now?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, the phone?
Yeah. Oh, you are. Oh,
Look, see, there's 400 people watching.
wow.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
No, here, I'll turn the camera around.
Okay, no problem. Hi, everyone.
Oh, it's right when it's buffering. There we go. Just there's about a 15-second delay.
Okay.
Hello. See, people are saying hi.
Hello. What's up?
I'm just literally walking around and
Okay.
recording this.
That's cool. That's cool. So, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So, what's your YouTube?
It's called Johnny Strides. A lot of people are saying hi to you right now. If I can't flip this.
Johnny, say.
John John
Yeah. Okay.
NNY
Yeah.
space STRIDES.
ST.
RIDES Strides.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna check this one.
And
Wow,
but
that's cool.
click the channel. Yep.
This one?
And check this out.
Oh,
Click
that's cool.
that. You have data, right?
Yeah, I have data. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not US.
No, that's an advertisement.
All right.
Just give it 1 sec, skip. And there you're watching this right now.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Don't forget to hit subscribe
Yeah, don't worry.
and say hi in the comments.
Okay, just 1 minute. Give me the name of this.
Of the gimbal, this thing?
Yeah.
It's an Osmo Action. Or sorry, Osmo Mobile 3.
Osmo
Mobile 3.
mobile frame.
You know what? In the description of my video, I'll put
You
this.
wanna put it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll already subscribe anyway.
Cheers. Thank you. Nice meeting you. There we go. An encounter of the friendly kind. He's what a friendly guy. At first he was like, what are you doing? I thought he was confronting me. But he was just genuinely curious. That's awesome. Oops, ask him his name. Drummy. He can drop it in the comments. Unless, are you interested, Deborah? Do you want me to try to hook you up? Everyone wants to know about people doing different stuff. Pick up some girls, man. Oh. We are heading east, Alex. Thank you, Padmish. Yeah, Matthew, there's not a lot of physical distancing going on. And if you're going to be in close quarters with people like that, I think you should probably wear a mask, even if you're outside. What I think I will do is head this way to the subway station, and then I'm going to kill the stream. Have a good night, Sarah, and then I'm going to head north. Sorry, tech. I'm at 27% battery right now. Also, I'd like to have some data left to do other streams this month. Good night, Matrix. Toronto's very not normal, but it's much more normal than it was before. We're having a tropical storm, Laura. Oh, stay safe, Mark. Denise, you missed it. All right, Katie, don't worry. I think we've still got about 10-15 minutes of streaming left. Good night, Steve. I'm going to walk over to St. Andrew Station, and then I got to go up and I'll film a night walk video along Bloor Street. I said I was going to do a quiet one, but people keep asking me to narrate it, so I'm undecided which one it'll be. But it'll definitely be one of those. That was the Steve Martin. Yeah, but there's a brand new LCBO just south of here. It is 9:30. Good night, Diablo. Yeah, the new one. It's in a really old building. It looks like they've upgraded it quite a bit from this one. Thank you, Frankly. We're just heading west on King Street, if anyone's wondering. Are you heading to University? I'm going to head to University. And then I'm going to pop up to St. George, and then maybe I'll do a nice quiet night walk. Greetings, Rosetta. What's up, Eugene? Hi, Rosetta. Is there anything to do right now? You tell me. The TTC is pretty good. Thank you again, Rob, for the super chat. Deborah, always dropping into the streams. Good to see Deborah. Bahamas. I'm going to be jealous of you in a few months when it starts to get freezing cold here. We're about to head by the restaurant row.
Vancouver's the bottom.
It could be a train, depends on how you define train. tram would be more correct. Hold up, you passed the cannabis sign. 104. I don't know what 104 is, but I'm assuming that's hot. But I wonder, what's the difference between a streetcar and an LRT in that case then? Because your trams are LRTs, right? Whereas we have streetcars and LRTs, and to me they look almost the same. Thanks, Deborah. I missed a super chat. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss a super chat? $4.99 from Frandy Family. Thank you, Frandy Family. And thank you for pointing out that I missed it. Frandy, thank you. Was there a question with that super chat that I missed? Sorry, I must have had my eyes somewhere else. Yeah, this has become my #1 live stream. That's like a club full of people.
I had an Indian kid.
Love this walk. Thank you, Eugene. Thank you, Rosetta. Yeah, sadly, this is where they hold the TIFF every year. That's the light box. These are all the touristy restaurants.
Thank you. I was waiting to take your phone.
Do you like partying? I'm a little old for that, Chetna, but on vacation, why not? The only time I've been to a club in like the last 20 years was on vacation. What's up, Simmer? And someone asked me what my favorite Indian food was, and I mentioned this place here, Aroma. Thank you, Vera. How old are you? We've played this game many times. What's your go-to? My go-to? That's a tough question. I could walk north here through some trouble. But let's just keep going straight down King. It's nice and quiet here. Do you watch the Peep Show? I'm not even going to answer that. Aroma has a buffet indeed, Chetna. Thank you, Jessica. You're a wholesome boy. He's in his 30s and it rhymes with 69. I'm in my 30s for just a few more days, pretty much. I'll do a birthday stream. Well, a few more days. I should say months, but 40 is too old. Thanks. Apparently I'm too old. I really miss the Young Street of the 80s and 90s, that's for sure. Uh-oh, people are finding out my age. They're going to start dropping off the chat. Here's you look 32. You look 25. I am.
Hi, Colette.
Hi, how are you? How did you know it was me?
Oh, because I don't know.
Do you mind being on the camera?
No, I don't mind.
Oh, hey guys, we got a viewer.
Hello.
Oh, someone just super chatted $2.
Oh.
Chat now.
Yeah, I watched your videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Finally got you on your walk.
Did you comment at all?
Yeah.
Like would I know you?
No, I was the one that said that we should do or when you said that you were gonna have people come do a walk.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I want to join the walk.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you leave me a comment in this video?
Yeah.
Just so we can connect and I'll make that happen?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers. There you go. If you wanted the Norma, I didn't start the political commentary. I just said Trump's a terrible brand for this country. That's not political at all. It's just a brand people aren't going to support. But anyways, yeah, that was awesome. She's very friendly. That's the second person now we've met on a live stream. Johnny the chick magnet. Well, Denise, when you're here, I'm sure we'll do a big group meet. You should have asked her to have dinner. Yeah, she was definitely a very pretty girl, that's for sure. Roy Thompson Hall. Hey, B25 Miggy. All right, I'm just gonna chill here for a minute and then we'll head over to the station. I've got 22% bat left on the phone. And my other phone, this old phone is the real hero because this is what I'm using to hotspot to this phone. Yeah, it's peaceful here. Nice view of Roy Thompson Hall, CN Tower. It's a little windy, but if I was just wearing a t-shirt, I'd be fine. No, I'm gonna go up. I need a walk. I don't have a video for tomorrow. I've got a few, but I generally like to have a pretty strong video on Sunday morning. So I'm gonna go film one on Bloor Street. And then I gotta go home and edit and upload that thing. It's not really work. This is kind of fun. Thank you, Kate. Is Il Fornello across? You know, I went there for a company meal about a year ago when I worked down here. Let's see if it's still there. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Il Fornello is here. Bloor West near High Park. Go to Scotiabank Arena. Now we're going to the subway, folks.
They know. And it's the cheapest
We're gonna go get a money shot of the CN Tower and Roy Thompson Hall. I don't think I have B25. This street here used to be lined with Ed Mervish restaurants. There was Ed Steakhouse, all kinds of Ed restaurants right here. I don't know how the film festival is going to be handled this year, to be honest. Jeanette, thank you. Thank you, Tara. Jeanette, you're absolutely a rock star. Thank you, Marcos. We're going on 2 hours here. Guys, Jeanette has literally put the kids I don't have through college. So thank you, Jeanette. Hopefully all those festivals come back next year. Thank you, Diego. What's up? Spending time? Women on Queetski. If any of the regulars in the chat are interested in being a moderator, let me know in the comments. I might start picking out a few. I just want to keep the... Every once in a while someone drops a bonehead comment. I just want to keep it clean. So if you think you might be interested in doing that, just let me know in the comments and we'll pick a few people who can do that and see how that goes. And I'll send you a separate email with that girl Deborah. And we'll pick a few of you and we'll see how that goes. I have modded before if you like. Nature Boy. Just leave your no, this is university. And that in front is St. Andrews. So I'm gonna shut down the stream in a couple of minutes. What's up, Rosetta? Thank you, William. Don't mind modding. All right, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty simple. Most of the people in these chats have been awesome. I just don't want the just anything offensive. This channel is supposed to be taking a break from that stuff. And if I say something that rubs you the wrong way, I'm sorry. I try to stay kind of neutral, but hey, sometimes we have opinions, right? You're welcome, Stacy. That would be a nice spot to light up. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna start counting down from a minute. Thank you, Jan. It's hard to let 422 people go, but keep doing what you do. Yep, exactly. Nobody could even remotely please anyone. And I'm sure we all have different political, religious, and a million other backgrounds. So, and that's kind of what makes Toronto so amazing, is we have such a diverse culture, and yet it's such a cooperative city. Everyone seems to get along. And that's one of the reasons why I love here more than anywhere else I've ever been. Let me just throw the front camera on here. Look at that ugly YouTube streamer. All right, guys, thanks again. Thanks to all the super chatters recently. Oh, did I miss one? Chetna, $2. Thank you, Chetna. Thank you. Jeanette, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I had a long day yesterday. I rode my bike halfway across the universe and back. Okay, guys, thanks to all the super chatters and all the viewers. And your support is awesome, and hopefully there'll be a video tomorrow morning that I made tonight. If not, it'll just be one of the older videos that I kind of have banked, and it probably won't be very good. All right. Have a good night, everyone.